Our parents send us their best, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we are giving our best and we are caring for them just as we would our own.
Welcome back to another episode with your Midlo Connect superstars. I'm Audra Fowler with Rose Gold Realty Team. Glad you could join us, Justin.
I'm here. I'm Justin Atterbury with Guild Mortgage.
In most of our episodes, we've had the opportunity to showcase what this community is all about through the stories of our local business owners. It's truly been a humbling experience getting to know their background and why they truly love this community.
Yes, and today we're going to take a deeper dive into what makes this community so special and those benefits. Now, Audra, I have a question for you. Typically, when someone is moving to a new community, what is one of those major reasons?
If they have a family, it would be the school district, in my opinion.
Boom, you are absolutely correct. That's exactly why my wife and I moved here last year, was for that school district. So what better way to really get to know the school district and what the benefits are of the school district than an interview with one of our very own principals.
Let's chat with Mrs. Silman.
My name is Trina Silman. I am a principal in Midlothian ISD. I have served 26 years in education. My journey started about 26 years ago. I've always wanted to be in education, maybe not as an administrator per se, but my beginning goal was to be a social worker. As things started to change, as far as my husband and I started our family, I thought I really need to get into the school system, one for my children and also because I wanted to give back in other ways. So that then led to being in the classroom. I was in the classroom for several years, taught 4th grade, 6th grade, then went into becoming an instructional coach. And as an instructional coach, I was able to see everybody. So I taught pre-K through 6th grade. Went back to school to work on my master's degree in education. When I was working as an academic dean, my principal and mentor, good friend, asked me if I would go with her to her campus. And she said that, you can keep your academic hat on. Went to the campus as an assistant principal, and it was a low-performing school, and we turned that school around. And most recently moved to Midlothian. My passion is more for the younger because that's our start. I feel like children need to have a really good foundation. And as you know, 0 to 3, if we don't capture our children and make sure we're pouring into them and we're nurturing them and we're providing the best opportunities between 0 and 3, those are pivotal times. And that's even before school age. But as they get to school age, it's a matter of continuing that, because as parents, our parents are the first educators. That's it. But we partner in to make sure that we're growing our children and investing in them. And listen, that's our future. That's our future. And those are the most pivotal ages, which is why that's my passion. If a parent is interested, parents want to come in and speak with the school itself. Some good things to ask about the curriculum. Get a feel for the school, maybe ask to go on a tour. What are some of the strengths of your school? What are some areas of growth? And I would say as a parent, study first, have all your questions, and then schedule that time to meet. Tell us about your student. Tell us what your concerns are. What are some ways to best communicate with the parent? What are some ways that you find are very, very successful in working with your student? I tell my teachers, our staff all the time, our parents send us their best. And it's our responsibility to make sure that we are giving our best and we are caring for them just as we would our own. So to go back to the idea of as far as what parents can do, how to connect, I say advocate, do your research, have all your questions, and just reach out. Many schools are open to that. We want to know our families, how we can best serve our families. Our students come with more knowledge than what they've had even maybe 4 years ago. For example, I have a 2-year-old nephew. My nephew can work an iPhone and a tablet better than I can, and he's 2. So we have to start and be where our children are. So I would say the greatest challenge is just making sure that we keep up with all the changes that are happening. As far as my why with children, I've had children that came to me, let's say 6th grade, behavior problems. I remember one day we were sitting on the playground and her shoe was untied. And I said, "Why is your shoe untied? Do you not know how to tie your shoes?" She says, "No, ma'am, I don't." So she's sitting on a swing, I'm sitting on a swing. And I said, "Well, let me show you how to tie your shoes." And she learns during recess how to tie her shoe. End of the school year, she writes a letter as far as special moments. And she said that my teacher, Mrs. Silman, took the time to teach me how to tie my shoes. And then she said, she might be hard on us, but I know that she cares, especially that she taught me how to tie my shoes.
Established in 1888 as a farming town that grew cotton and raised cattle, Midlothian has remained a small town for the majority of the 20th century. However, Midlothian has seen its population increase in the past 20 years by 5 times. Located in Ellis County, Midlothian is a suburb of Dallas with a population of over 35,000 and is considered one of the best places to live in Texas according to niche.com. The Midlothian Independent School District serves over 11,000 students and includes 2 high schools, a CTE center, 3 middle schools, and 8 elementary schools. The flagship high school, Midlothian High, has approximately 1,900 students enrolled in grades 9th through 12th, holds an A- rating with niche.com, and is ranked the 5th best high school in Ellis County. As a 5A school, it offers all the major sports, fine arts, technical training, and business courses. Midlothian Heritage High School is a newer school opening its doors in 2014 and has approximately 1,600 students enrolled in grades 9th through 12th. Midlothian Heritage also holds an A- rating with niche.com, ranked the 3rd best high school in Ellis County, and is also a 5A school offering sports, arts, and STEM. Midlothian boasts 14 public parks equipped with recreational facilities, shaded playgrounds, walking trails, and open spaces for fun and relaxation. Spanning 105 acres, the Midlothian Community Park reigns as the city's premier recreational area. This park offers tons of facilities, including a Veterans Memorial, new splash pad, basketball courts, several turfed baseball diamonds, sand volleyball courts, a fishing lake, and a spacious amphitheater overlooking a large pond with a beautiful fountain. The town has some wonderful things in store by continuing the construction and improvements of the downtown area, such as the new public library, more parking, the annual Wine and Arts Festival, great restaurants, boutiques, spas, and the Lawson Development District, which will house lofts for rent, Airbnbs, a cafe, dessert bar, and so much more. One of the main attractions Midlothian has to offer right next to downtown called Founders Row. The theme of Founders Row is historic preservation combined with a walkable city. All of the homes are from the same time period as Midlothian's origin date of 1883. Known as Dallas-Fort Worth's Southern Star, we are only a 20-minute drive from Fort Worth and a 20-minute drive from Dallas. Such an easy commute for the professionals that reside here in Midlothian.
And there are so many benefits that this family-oriented community has to offer for those that want to be close enough to the city, yet have the peacefulness of a country-like setting. Thank you so much for joining us this week. I'm Justin Atterbury with Guild Mortgage.
Thank you for letting us share a little bit about what our community is all about. I'm Audra Fowler with Roseville Realty Team. We'll see you next week. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Chicka, chicka, whoop. Okay. What was I supposed to say?
No.
We're only a 20-minute drive from Fort Worth and a 20-minute drive. Okay. Dip, dip, dip. That's all, folks. Okay.
How now, Brown? How? There are so many benefits this family-oriented community has to offer. I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Squawk.
In most of our episodes, we've had the opportunity to showcase
Your hair.